Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you what's in my hospital bag as a second time mom. First of all, I don't know why they call it a hospital bag because nothing fits in the bag. It's actually a hospital suitcase. I have actually packed an international travel size suitcase because in the smaller one, half the stuff weren't fitting and everything is pretty bulky. So let me take you through it. These are stuff that I have packed and I know I'm going to be using each one of them. If you feel some of the things are not going to be used by you, then don't worry about it. So here we go. First of all, I've prepped a bag. Now this bag will be asked by the hospital to sort of once we deliver, because once we deliver, when they are wiping the baby, after that they just take the baby for weighing and stuff. This is much later after the bonding and breastfeeding has been established. And then what we're going to do is clothe the baby. So they're going to ask us for our set of clothes. And in our culture, typically we don't use new clothing for the baby for the first 40 days. Now, luckily for me, I didn't have to bother about new clothing because I already had cute little onesies from my daughter's time. And these are actually preemie onesies. These are perfect for newborns. They only are able to wear it for a week and then they outgrow them very, very quickly. And these are unfortunately not available in India. We had picked this up from our travels. H&M does has some now, but we are expecting a small baby as per the doctor, so we have prepped only smaller onesies. Now this has a onesie. Now everything has been washed and in a very mild laundry wash. Windmill Baby is the best one. There's basically no scent. So there's a cap, there's a onesie, there's a napkin, there's a diaper, and there's a receiving cloth. Now, this is the same receiving cloth we had used for Aish, for my older one. So we're using the same receiving cloth and then a little wrap. This is from Tulo Baby, very, very nice quality organic cotton. So I don't know what all the hospital is going to use, what they expect us to bring. They haven't really given us a list, but I think more than this will definitely not be required. Now I have packed my own diaper because these are bamboo diapers and very, very natural. And my daughter had eczema and this is the only one we could use for her for a while. And then of course we had to switch to other stuff. Hospital gives you very basic diapers. So I prefer carrying my own. I'm also carrying this diaper rash cream A plus D. Now this is not what we used the last time, but this came highly recommended by some of the moms. I actually imported it from Amazon, but Amazon US, but it is available in India as well. So I'll have to try it to give you guys a review of that. But I don't think we are going to be giving the diaper rash cream in this kit. So pretty much this is what will be handed over to the hospital by my husband once the baby is delivered and they ask us for the clothes. Now moving on to the next pouch. Now everything is very neatly in pouches, so it's all very organized, so sort of can very easily access it, right? Now there's another pouch here. Now let me tell you what it has. I'm giving you the exact count, assuming we'll be in hospital for 2 or max 3 days. Of course, we can get more stuff from the house when needed because the wardrobe is completely set. So these are some swaddles. We've only packed 2 swaddle blankets. Now we don't plan to swaddle our baby this time around, but if at all we need to do because of the Moro reflex being a little too much, in that case it'll come in handy. Otherwise we're going to be using it just as a blanket and for skin to skin. We have 1, 2, 3 napkins, 2 washcloths. Now all the onesies have been kept with the caps. Okay, so onesie 1, there is onesie 2, onesie 3 and onesie 4. Now all of these have been kept with the caps. These are built-in sock. Anyway, I don't plan to use mittens, but a couple of them come with an inbuilt mitten. Now I would much rather carry a nail cutter and cut my child's nails and let my child feel the face because that is something the baby is already doing in the womb. So I don't plan to carry a lot of mittens. In fact, there are 0 mittens in this, which was not the case the last time. There's another cloth. We also plan to do a lot of diaper free time, cloth free time. So then just a little cotton cloth that will be useful and some extra napkins. So this is typically what we have for the baby, and anything more than this I don't think will be required. There are 2 sleep suits with matching caps from Cocoon Care. They are lovely And because we don't plan to swaddle, then these sleep suits will come in handy for sure. And everything, again, like I said, has been washed and cleaned and kept. So this is what is there in the other kit. And of course, along with that, there are extra diapers and diaper rash cream. So all Saurav has to do is hand this over and it's sorted. He doesn't have to look for things anywhere. And all of this has been explained to him. So this is that. Now, apart from that, for the baby, I don't think we have too much, but we do have this baby nest to carry the baby, right? This is to bring the baby back home. I am very, very comfortable just holding the newborn. I'm just going to be using the top and chino, which I will show you to you in some time. But if Saurav is holding the baby, I think he'll prefer the nest. Also, we were gifted this by a brand called Tulu Baby. It's really, really amazing. If you don't have it, don't use it. But don't carry those pillows which are filled with polyester. They are not good for the baby at all. They cause a lot of heat, so you don't want to do that. So this is top and chino. This is kind of like a security pillow for the baby. We've had this on our bed for the last 2 weeks. It's got our scent, it's got our smell, it's got our bacteria. It's basically used to carry babies. So if I'm passing the baby on to anybody, be it children or adults, they can hold the baby very comfortably, maintain the posture. So the baby's head is not tilted up. And this has our scent. So if you leave the baby for a couple of minutes and we go, the baby feels secure. This is one of the most important Montessori material for babies. Now, unfortunately, you don't have too many brands making this in India. I got this from the Top and Chino company, which is in the US, and we've used this for 3 to 4 babies in our family already. Great investment, only used for the first 3 months. So if the baby is on the bassinet, baby's on the bed, baby's on the playmat, this is the base on which the baby goes. So this is also going in the hospital bag. Now, if you notice, I've not carried a lot of jhablas and stuff for the hospital because the baby needs 2 more layers than us typically, and one of the sleep suits or a blanket over a onesie will suffice the 2 layers. Now, there are also some things that are there in the diaper bag. This diaper bag is by Biba. It was sent to us by All Things Baby India. I'm also packing a sterilized bowl and spoon in case we need to pump and give the milk to the baby. Then of course no bottles, but just for backup, there are 2 bottles here. I don't think they will be useful, but like in case, right, just in case. And there is lanolin cream to use just before feeding. And this is again coming highly recommended by moms. This is the Haka hand pump. This helps just get the milk flow initially, and then the milk can be given using a bowl and a spoon or a bottle. I've just carried all of this for backup. I don't think there's going to be a problem, but just carried it anyway. And then in the diaper bag, there are some extra diapers. Pretty much that's it. There's nothing really in my diaper bag. I'm not even sure if I'm going to carry it because it's pretty much empty right now. I think that's it for the baby. Rest of the stuff is for me. So I'm going to move on to my stuff now. So of course I am carrying a feeding pillow, mandatory. I have terrible back pain. I suffered from very, very bad back pain even last time. So this time I have the Ergo Baby feeding pillow. Expensive, but if it can save my back, worth the investment. This is available in All Things Baby India. Then I have a sipper because let's face it, when you're feeding the baby, there's no way you're going to open a bottle cap. So you need a sipper. This is by Solara. It's from Amazon. Now I have to show you the stuff I got for myself. These are Instant Ice Maxi Pads. So these are from Fida Baby. I imported it from the US, came in highly recommended. We just have to, basically break it. It cools and then it really helps heal after the stitches and stuff. So once I try it, I will give you guys a review, but they already have very, very crazy reviews and I just wanted to be more comfortable. So this is there. Apart from that, of course, there's a cute slipper. There's a going home dress. Actually, this is my coming home dress. So I'm going to pack this again. A thermos flask for hot water. I've packed 1 hot water bag, but I'm going to pack 2 of them. And apart from that, little makeup. This is the bidet because this is softer than a faucet, so it doesn't hurt the stitches. So I've packed this as well. And of course, my toiletries, which are regular, what you would carry for a holiday. So nothing different. Apart from that, there is also Marks and Spencer 2 feeding bras. And that's pretty much it. Saurav is not packed yet, but his hospital bag will be very, very simple. And I'm putting up some more details for you guys in the caption.